To assist in communication troubleshooting, occasionally it is helpful to turn on trace communications. Today I'm going to show you two ways to enable tracing. The first way is to go to the station, and here I'm going to select SPY by double right clicking. Come over here and left click on log setup, and it brings up the list of items that can be traced. These are the different things that there is logging information set up for. Now, as you can see, they're all on message. You can turn on none, or as I'm going to do, turn on tracing for these two CORS objects, and that is the simple porting. It's now being traced. If you look in the level, instead of message, we're showing trace. Now, if we go to the application director, we can see the trace information. Now, the second way to turn on trace is from the wire sheet, go to the object, and right click on the object. Under view, go to SPY remote, come up here to remote station, select remote station, and once again select log setup, and we have the information. Now, one of the things while we're here I'm going to show you, if you want to go back, in this case I'm going to turn on messaging for everything that's in the list, and when I left click on message, it changed it as noted here. Now I can also save this to file, so this is the default anytime the station is set up. Another thing that is helpful is the data a lot of times will be coming at a high speed, and it's hard to see what you want to look at, or you just want to be able to save it for reference, some sort of reference. Well, one way you can always hit pause data to stop the data movement, or we can go to stream to file, and from here I'm just going to create in a directory, and I'm going to save the file. I'm going to call it trace. Now here's the data that as it appears in the application director is also here. Now, one of the things I'm going to point out is if we look at the data inside the actual directory, you'll note that the size is 0, showing that has been no data saved. If we go back here and we pause, you'll see there's actually data now in the file. The same effect will happen when there's data appears here. If I click on close, it'll save the data to the file I selected. To view it, of course, it's a text document. I'm going to open a notepad, and I can see here's all the data. I can all the trace information, and I can go down the list, go up the list. I can do the typical, I can highlight and delete information I don't want, and do whatever I need to do. So there we have it on how to enable, or in this, as I just showed you, also disable tracing.